Hello. I nearly pressed the end stream button. That's how infrequently I do this. I'm getting lost on my menus. That drink is warm. What? Surely my microphone is not picking up the sound of my computer. I think it's quite quiet. Oh well, let's find out. Ooh, there's me. I've just realised. It's like a tiny strip of black. I hate that. Alright. Hello, friends. Welcome to... Don't do that. Terrifying. Terrifying. Am I in frame? Does it matter? Do you want to see me? Probably ideally not. Sorry, flashbang myself. You think the gang could afford a better drill after all these years? Sadly, there's no such thing that exists. Hello, Omar. Love from Mexico. Wow. Thank you for stopping by. Love from London. Noli blew the birthday candles away. God, the blew me away jokes have been popping off recently after I did the Den of Wars video. Glad to see that re-evoke the imagery, you know? It took all of my power not to reference it too heavily in that video. Hello, the Quizzed. How's it going? So today, my plan is just to record some for the update video. Something about the camera's wrong. There's nothing I can spoil. It's all been spoiled for you, or nothing that isn't allowed. There's a lot of stuff that I don't think they've been focusing on. So like today in the Almir stream, someone was saying something about like the AI needing more health. They've got more health. They've done that. Please tell me my beloved smoke grenades didn't get nerfed. No, they are bigger and better than ever. Well, not bigger and better, but with the 3-plate build, like smokes are kinda crazy. Why do I have 2 points remaining? Where could these possibly go? Probably in here, if I know how this game works. Wait, this build's ass. I'm running Assassin with it. This thing doesn't have a suppressor? You crazy? Get that out of here. Oh yeah, so this is the funky Justicar build. We'll try to make this work actually first. Maybe I'll show you some stealth as well on the new Heist. I don't know if people have seen it. We need the maid dress back. I told you it's that. It's taking up one of the few coat hangers I own. It's like, you know, I've got my work shirts and then I've got the maid dress. Basically the only things that are qualified to get a coat hanger. This game is more or less dead, not gonna lie. I don't know. I hear other things from console players and things. I hear that there's a lot of people playing on PlayStation. After they gave it away for free, I think the new update will bring people back at least to check it out. I don't know what the longevity is going to be off the back of that update, but consistently for Payday 3, the issue has been that they can't chain updates together, so here's hoping they finally manage that. Surprised they haven't added the new attachments to past weapons. Yeah, me too. I don't know what's stopping them there. That really feels like something they should be prioritizing. Alright, this time, I'm allowed to play Party Powder and not spoil anything. Oh, I have some favors. That's actually really cool. annoyingly, I can only activate one of these at a time. I've just remembered. I need to see if sewer access works in loud, so I'm going to use that. You wish the update was already out? 6 days? A week? Yesterday? Soon enough. Soon enough, Honzaku. When can we expect the best build video? The problem with that is, in my eyes, I don't know. Goddamn music sounds really loud to me. It isn't a fantastic song, but let me know if you can still hear it, but it's blasting my ears out. Anyway, yeah, the problem I have with creating a best build video is, like, fundamentally not that much has changed in terms of, like, weapon power. I would say some weapons got a lot worse because of the ammo nerfs, but like shotguns, which were already very strong, are still just very strong. Thank you, Gilby. And thank you, Garvin. I appreciate it. So also, you'll notice if I pull this, they will go into search after they check it out. I think this is what was causing them to go into search. Got to be embarrassing if I was wrong. Oh no. I mean, that's pretty crazy launch, no? That's also pretty crazy damage range.
As a daring explorer faces otherworldly creatures lurking in the Antarctic, Peter Cushing stars as August Lindenhurst in The Obsidian Terror.
August Lindenhurst. That dude had the blue key card on him, I noticed. Yeah, I find stealth on this heist to actually be quite easy. Not that I'm actually sneaking it, but I thought I might as well showcase it a little bit. We do need the red key card to properly progress, though. Here, I thought I'd finally be able to join a Noli lobby. Keezy, you've been in lots of my lobbies. You ruled the achievement run, if I remember. Hard carried, in fact. But no, if a partner wants to join, they're free to, because it's always nice to actually. I tell you what, I still haven't seen what the 3 and 4 player gameplay is like. Like, it could be like insane. Right, I want to see the sewer escape. Well, not escape, but secure location. There are some really interesting favors. I actually think they've done a kind of good job with the favors on this one. I just think the favor system in and of itself is flawed, so I hate it. Let's go see what the situation is with it. Also, they don't seem to have gone into search after me opening the door, so maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe they were spotting something else. Okay, this doesn't feel like an ideal place to be dropping my loot off, but okay. What do I know? Does that guy have the red key card? No? Okay. That's enough of that. Don't leave me, sir. This is actually a crazy escape location. Wait, where'd my bags go? Oh, I secured them! I forgot! Okay, so that is stealth only by the looks of it. Interesting. Jacket has some really good page lines. The August Lindenhurst one in particular is a banger. A rare reference to Duke, Payday 2. Yeah, so like fundamentally, I've seen a lot of discourse on the Discord and things about partners releasing their video covering this heist and the general sort of negativity. I have to admit, my intention when I made my video was to not really hone in on any of the negativity, at least not in the title. By the way, you can get out of this. Ow. But it does hurt. These were literally the most neutral video titles I think I've ever used. But my overall take on the heist is that it's very mixed. It's certainly not a terrible heist. Big Prick, that's an excellent name. I've definitely said that before. But yes, today is my birthday. They might have buffed the health of these lads, but they do still like to die from time to time. So one of the reasons why you'll see the cops actually throwing their grenades and things more frequently is that their flinch has been reduced, which means they're not just constantly flinching and unable to function as human beings. This remains the most ridiculous thing you can do in the game. They're probably going to have to fix off assets, aren't they? Thanks, guys. Do appreciate it. Yeah, the 20th of May. A late Taurus. How did that get under there? They're sending in dozers? I can't believe how early they start calling in dozers on this heist. That's actually insane. Yeah, sadly, no hip-fire lasers in the game still. I'm kind of amazed they haven't been prioritized at this point. Those lads really do tank the hits, don't they? Hello, Fred. That's annoying. You can't take them out of the... You can't, like, grab them out of the sky. Looking for the dude hiding in his little container. Get popped, lads. Sadly, no explosive rounds. I saw that being debated as a possibility. Yeah, there she is. Wow, wait, yeah, this is overkill. If you've watched any content of the new heist, from me, that is, it's all been on overkill. I've seen a few people suggesting I was playing on an easier difficulty. No. If things looked easier than you might have expected from what I was saying, that might be because it's single player. And they've really buffed the sort of multiplayer experience, as I understand it. But yeah, you can still kind of pop off in solo, if I'm gonna be honest. I've kind of forgotten how to... That man's hitting my door. Sir! You just caught that with your head. Oh, no, he isn't. We're just in. Hell yeah. Not a fan of the Heist soundtrack. Huh, I thought this would be kind of unanimously adored. I thought this was one of those big Gustavo winners. Now, there's definitely a red keycard spawn around here somewhere. Greg, thank you so much for the bits. And the happy birthday message. I'm always going to say your name quickly, I'm sorry. Sir? Sir? I gotta say, like, for AI, kinda giving it large against the bulldozer there. They were actually breaking through his armor. What are you idiots doing? But you will see, like, immediately, the judge's #1 issue. That thing does not have a lot of ammo pickup. I'm already on the verge of empty. Ooh, that's a one-shot kill. Thank you, skill nobody uses. I am thinking, honestly, that we might finally see the age of the ammo bag. Because so many of the weapons are just so good now. Oh shit, I can't do it while carrying the bag. There we go. Sometimes. take one for the team. I still need the bloody red keycard, I've just realised. Sir, let me through. What is happening? Oh, I'm out of ammo, that's what's happening. Oh, I'm getting absolutely stung. Probably not the 2-shotgun build, ideally, for killing snipers. Wouldn't mind their sentence coming back. Yeah, I do think, on average, the game is too easy, and I think they are going to have a hard time readjusting that with the current tools they have. Although, we'll see what the multiplayer gameplay is like. It could just be that with, like, the crew AI buffs, single player is particularly easy. Yeah. No trading to be done here unless you've got more hostage skills, unfortunately. I mean, the snipers can triple team you. The snipers are actually kind of crazy. This is why I'm such a HET lover, though, because you can do things like that. Deal with them completely off the map. Kind of saucy. Right, where the hell is this red keycard? I know it can spawn there. Unfortunately, it can spawn inside these lockers. 2 shotguns and an anti-material rifle? Yes. How it should be. To be fair, this is a pretty top-tier build in my experience. There it is. Alright, let's get this bad boy open. Oh, it's the RNG! I still can't get over how one of the variations is it's this computer spawn, right? It either spawns there or it spawns here. Hello. And that's the only variation you're getting on that specific spawn. I do think that is kind of hilariously bad. Let's grab some ammo for this. When does this update release? It releases on the 26th of the month. 6 days. So we're in the range of excitement now. Maybe when I first streamed it, it was a little early. I'll give it to you. Ouch. I'm gonna need some more bulldozers to kill. Oh, it's that Dev Nico. I wonder what that guy does for his occupation. Hello, Nico. How's it going? How do I feel about the potential Payday 2 content in the near future? I don't think it's going to be sort of the scope that some might be immediately thinking. But I mean, it could be cool. I am in the process of making a video covering that information. As much as the news is not something I want to focus on too heavily. It's a sniper. I just think it's too interesting not to mention. What we got here? Got a little Moo S HCL. You're expecting a weapon pack? I mean, yeah, that is normally my favorite part of these sorts of updates. I do think the weapon packs have been consistently high quality. Kind of upsetting how relatively weak the Spaz 12 is compared to the Judge. Am I enjoying the update? I am enjoying the update. It's tough to really say what the overarching experience is going to be like on launch because I'm only playing solo, right? This is like the worst part of the update. That's 3 snipers up there, lads. Of course, one of them got his shot off. However, we tanked those. That's what makes this armor config just way too strong, by the way. I'm back up to full basically immediately. Very tasty. You like the outfits of the DLCs? Sadly, I don't believe this one is coming with any unique outfits that I can think of. Because we're not getting it like a regular pack, it's just a heist pack. It isn't the same as when we were getting those, Well, it ended up being like monthly releases in the end because they held them all back. But it's unlikely to feel like one of those campaign releases, like Fear and Greed or Houston Breakout. Oh yeah, they have ammo in these. The judge can fire rifle rounds? Hell yeah. 99 shadow stations. I do agree that this heist is a strange amalgamation of many different heists. I think the border crossing comparison actually hit quite close to home. I think this heist is better than border crossing. However, the DNA is quite border crossing-y. I cannot lie to you. Fire quickly these days. I mean, look at this. Like, I can't push into this. Those are some pretty solid spawns. Oh, that's the techie. God, the Red Fox is good. This happens a little too often on this map. They do just get inexplicably lobotomized. I don't have to write all of those out, man. Right. Thanks, Dallas. I'm blaming you. Does this? No, it doesn't. You actually have to be on blue armor. You can't do it from the impact rounds. So what we got? We got a 7, a 5, 7, a 5, a 6, and a 0. Oh, we're already on final charge. I'm gonna have to write that down, dude. My brain does not work at enough units per second for this. Yeah, that's a 4-shot kill. Yes, that's insane. I mean, hell, the recharge on this isn't even that bad. I mean, I'm gonna go shoot that bulldozer through like 5 different walls. Unlucky, mate. Yeah, now we can get it delivered directly to our door. I'm such a Red Fox lover. It had a 7, a 6, and a 0, and I remember that. Let's see which one it is. It's obviously... Wait, what the hell? Yeah, 7056. Well, not this again. Thank you for just, like, walking in a straight line, mate. I would like to leave this area. Yeah, your overkill weapon feels more important than it used to. It was like 7056, was it? Hell yeah. Although I've just realised, what am I even doing? I need to start cooking. Similar visual feel to Firestarter Day 1. I get it. I get it. Very warehouse-focused heist. Not really the same objective feel, I'll be honest. It is very much in the Diamond District style. But, I think Diamond District gets away with it more because it's a free heist and it was kind of a unique style. Now we've got Diamond District 2.0, except it costs money. You know? Diamond District you had at home. Is this DLC another cope to say the game still has potential? I wouldn't say it's cope. This is the final piece of content they actually published alongside Plyout. As I understand it, I believe this is actually co-published. So this has been in the works for a long time. I imagine it also took a long time for them to work out how they were going to, like... Well, oh my god! There he is! How they were going to monetize it between them. And the donuts. The one hostage! The one hostage you can take on this heist. I'm rich. Okay, so as you can see, that's 11 bags without any cooking. So you can easily escape on any difficulty, even if you don't cook. Ooh, that was a close one. What about the first world bank secret? I'll be honest, it's not something I've tested. I don't think it would be acceptable, really, for me with early access to start messing around with first world bank. I'm under the impression it's not in yet, but I don't actually know. MUCSHCL. I'm under the impression it's not in because I think there would need to be more parts of the ARG played out before it could be, you know? Yes, you can use Manipulator to take hostages and stuff, but if you don't have Manipulator... You can see how much more damage the boys do, by the way. Lads, what is going on here? Holy shit, indeed. Why are you all funneling, lads? The ammo funnel lover has logged on. Was it CS? MUCSHCL, I need to remember that. Is this overkill? It sure is. We've also been in the final charge for about 10 minutes already. Because they go kind of crazy on the final charge timing. I think the way they're going to have to balance overkill weapons at some point is they're going to have to make it take longer for you to actually get them. Because I feel like I always have an option up against doses. Where is he? There he is. Tactical pile-up. Oh, I saw a cloaker. Where's he at? I need to stop messing around. Lock in. Cook some meth. As long as I can hold them. The FSA or Reinfeld? Yeah, the judge is kind of insane against them too. That's techie. I'm gonna just delete her off the map. Probably get rid of those snipers too. Oh, the Red Fox is almighty. Jesus, man. Now it gets delivered to your doorstep, you get to see the true power. I don't know if I can be bothered going for blue on all of these. It just takes a little bit too long. Is there a weapon I'd love to see in the game in the future? I'd love them to get a little crazier with explosives. I actually think on the quiet... Oh, this is going to be satisfying. I think on the quiet, the Piglet is one of the most fun weapons in the game. And I just think it's sort of a shame that we don't get to abuse more of that. I also really like grenades in this game. So yeah, that would be my answer. Something majorly explosive. I see you. There's another one. Yeah, the game is harder in certain ways, but easier in others. So do be prepared to dominate, as ever. I killed a cloaker then. I'm just trying to use the raise effect to its max, but I don't actually feel... Wow. We cannot aim. I don't actually feel like it's that good at working like it used to in Payday 2. But sometimes it'll just like kill every cop on the map for some reason. Weird. Very weird. What the hell? Did I just get double sniped? Yo, he can die. Who knew? Snipers finally found a way through. Oh shit, I haven't killed them either. Whoop, he missed. Sir, I'm gonna need you to leave me alone. Ooh. Don't worry, they'll have Molotovs and a barbecue DLC worth 12 quid. I don't know about that. I actually think, since we put the shits up them from the first DLC, they've priced things quite reasonably. I definitely don't feel like I can really complain about the pricing. I'd like to kill you all, ideally. There we go. You hope melee makes a return? Yeah, like proper melee. I know they sort of got there a little bit with Jacket's baseball bat, but it's not quite right, is it? Ah! Oh god, I could actually fail this on the back of Cloakers. I need to find some healing. Do I? I don't think I have any healing in this build. I guess this is the problem with bringing ammo. I'm like 99% certain I'm going to throw this. There we go. $7 for Jacket is wild. Is that what he actually cost? Isn't he 5 quid? I'm trying to remember now. Maybe I'm just chatting utter rubbish, but I thought things were relatively well valued. How did you get in here? Holy, they're all dead! Wait, I've just realized I'm shooting my boys. God damn. Ooh, it's crashing my game. I'm so invincible. Excuse me. Oh shit, one of them went to custody. Yeah, we are actually getting sort of overran here. I'm leaving. That's a sniper. Ow, that's another sniper. Do I actually have armor? I think I do. I'm gonna chill out and wait for it to come back on its own. I'm going this way. Ah! There's no doorway. The variation. They got me. I'm in tatters. Killed by RNG. What difficulty is this? This is overkill. Considering the crew AI got heavily buffed, I'm actually, like, legitimately surprised to see them going down. Also, look how bad this pickup is. Yikes. That ain't no judge of mine. Did they destroy my... These damn cloakers. How dare they? How very dare they? Donut time? Oh, I should really donut up, shouldn't I? Let me show you where you can donut. He's alive! Oh, there we go. Crew AI actually picking up a rare sniper kill. Yeah, the donuts can be placed on these tables. Also, there's one just chilling here. I think I need to cut some HCl. Please don't snipe me, sir. My armor looks so messed up right now. You're not a sniper. This guy's a goddamn pretender. Yeah, I'm struggling a little more than I expected to, but I am still incredibly hard to kill. Their best chance would be a cloaker getting me. Thank you. Do you think they'll add picking up the bloody ammo boxes as consumables? No. I mean... that sounds too clunky. I don't know, if the individual one is only giving me, like, what is it? It's like 0.25 of an ammo in my judge. I don't think I'd want to carry that shit around with me. Sounds like a bit of a waste of energy. Oh shit, where is he? Got him right in the right in the car. There's caustic. I can hear the techie on the other side of this wall. Nah, I like this track. Jesus, I nearly died to a taser, man. That might have been the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Wasn't it update 4 that made the game too easy? Yeah, it was the one that added adrenaline at the same time as breaking the SA for some reason. It's caustic I need. I hear a cloaker. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm hearing things. Ah, just a couple of guys over there. Nothing weird. Nothing strange going on. Right, I need to go find the last 2 ingredients. I can't really remember where they are either. Hey, I ain't dealing with this. Oh wait, I've just realized I got loads of flashbangs. Hoxton, mate, what are you doing there? At what point did you think this is where I shall stand? We can still one-shot shields, but I need high grain to be able to do it. That's actually interesting. Good info. I done zapped myself. Will I review Crime Boss Update 15? I don't tend to review the Crime Boss stuff. I just tend to play it. I am working on a Crime Boss video, though. I'm just kind of re-getting to grips with the game because the difficulty seems just a little bit all over the place from my experience. I'm kind of waiting till we... I want a red fox before I go outside so I can kill the snipers. There we go. Sir, please deliver me my prize. There he is. Say something nice to me. Oh! Just dropped it. What's the name of the drone? I've been calling him Stevie Wonder. He gets lost a lot. I don't think you can say that actually. I'm gonna revert that one. Call him Noobly? Dude, he's got better aim than I do. I'm a Noobly enjoyer. That's my nickname. That's what I go on the pro circuit. Less or more annoying than Payday 2? I don't find the math process too annoying in this game. I gotta say, these idiots are really funneling. Like, what should be happening, and what's happened on most of my runs, is... Hoxton, save me! Normally, a sabotage squad will get in and they'll open this place up and make it so I can't just do what I'm currently doing, which is funneling them all and killing them as soon as they walk through. I guess that didn't work for me. I'm just leaving. There's the snipers. I think that sniper has a pistol out for some reason. Classic Payday 2 sniper behavior. What's my build on this patch? This is like... I don't know, pretty standard shotgun setup. All those are over there. With the 4-plate setup. This is what I think will probably be meta. Yo, that's not good. I don't know. I'm gonna definitely die to a cloaker now. I was looking for meth though. You gotta get your priorities right in these situations. Please don't cloak me. Dude, I might need to actually escape. Nah, I ain't no coward. It's a no FBI? Yeah, there is, but I hit final charge super early for some reason. There they are. Yeah, because I hit final charge so early, it just didn't happen. Okay, there's one ingredient. I think I'm just looking for a HCL. One can spawn over here. Nope. Got any of that HCL for me, baby? I'm having a rough time here. Damn. Ooh. What, that ammo bag? That armor bag, sorry. How many times have you seen this mechanic used? Cowards! I needed you! How fast does it take down? No, it's still like slow as hell. The FBI is hidden like Cuckoff. It's more of a like boys in blue. There's just a bunch of locations it can spawn. It's not super well hidden. You just have to check like every side of the map. What? How are you alive? I think I slightly broke that animation. That sniper has an insane shot on me. I think the HCL might be upstairs, I've just realised. I'm gonna get out of here. I need some judge ammo. Do I have revive skills? Maybe? Inconclusive? Is it up here? It is up here. We're so back. Alright, I'm gonna take the special exit. What a insane Spaz 12 range, man. I think we're still missing one bag. This is gonna kind of piss me off. Unless one of the boys is carrying it? No, because they just came back from the dead. Why do I have silencers on a 4-plate setup? It's for, first of all, I just have silencers on my weapons because I was showing off the, like, silly Judge silencer. But, also, I have Assassin Base because it's just a really good form of rush. It doesn't involve messing around with, bags. That's good, though, isn't it? I still did get 500 IP for getting that far into the heist. That's so funny. What a way to go. Yeah, that's why, like, even though the ammo bag is, like, kind of legit, and it's good with Justicar because it's got such bad ammo pickup, it's still bad because I could just have a medic bag there, just a basic medic bag, and I ain't dying because I can just get my downs back. I don't know. Funny, though. What a way to send it. Show FBI spawns, please. Oh, well, okay, yeah, no, like, you want to see how crazy it is. I'll return to the heist later. I would like to see something I've talked about in my video without actually properly testing it. I'd like to see what, first of all, Bank is like now. I want to see how early dozers start spawning. What do I want to use? Smoke grenade setup, maybe? Or single plate? single play ammo bag. This is kind of a big balls build. I kind of respect myself for this one, which is rare. What's going on? Like yeah, so I have assassin. Also, like I feel like the silent killer is like just worse than the obelisk, or they're exactly the same actually. But this looks funnier, so catch me using that instead. And then we go for the crazy potshot barrel. What shitty primary do I want? Ziv Commando? Do I have a silencer on this? I don't think I do. ATK? The ATK, like SMGs in general, feel a little bit weak with some of the cop buffs. And then I don't think I need the Red Fox. I think I'll run Sociopath because I'm only running ammo. That sounds fun. Alright, Ned Flanders coming in hot. Run some Reinfeld. I'll run the 3-plate Reinfeld setup when we go back to Party Powder. There it is. I would like to record this. Why did they get rid of the unique character poses each one had? Now they all share the Houston pose, do they? If so, that was definitely accidental. Like, I know Clover had a very unique one. Kind of a shocker if they got rid of that. Also, am I using impact? I still think this is so dumb, man. I cannot tell if I'm using adaptive or impact at a glance. This is adaptive. This is what I want. Why would they make them both green? If we could use cops with frag grenades. When I watched the first trailer, I said I'd seen that. Your boy's not got an eye for detail. Alright. I do need some hostages because I think I'm gonna need some armor repair kits. That took me way too long to remember. Impact was yellow. Yeah, it's kind of pissy green. It ain't good. That's all I'm saying. It ain't good. Oh, I'll tell you what. Okay, it's not there. That's annoying. If I could find a keycard that lets me immediately get access to... No. Lets me immediately get access to the security room. That would make my life easier. But alas, I cannot. Time to go. Oop. RFID tag will do. Oh, I don't have trading skills. Oh no! This could be a problem. What are you doing on there, mate? that dude thought he was the one robbing the bank. He was about to hit us with the First World Bank speech. Blue keycard's always in the vault room. You're so right. I think I meant the RFID tag one. I wanted... physics. I wanted armor repair kits, so... I didn't need to trade you. I long for combat. But I do actually need some kits, otherwise I'm going to die. Basically, you just need to survive up to the point where dozes start spawning. Are you kidding me? Hang on. Are you kidding me? I'm washed, man. Can't remember the spawns. There's one in here, right? Yeah. Do you reckon they're going to bring back the Overvault? I think we will at some point see something similar to that, but I ain't doing some community exploration until the community have access to it. I simply think that's unfair. Right, I feel like I've never had this spawn of server room. I feel like it's always downstairs. Kind of a shocker. Can I open this? Yeah, I can. And then I need to go through this door. Hello, friend. Because I need some armor repair kits. Oh yeah, my judge capacity's so low. That's actually awful. Party powder, what's inside? Not party powder. Alright, this is the one part non-party powder heist. Also, I just wanted to tell you it was my birthday. Give me a break. Apologies. We'll move back onto it shortly. This was just a specific heist I wanted to test for reasons. Basically, I want to see what the those ones are like now. What are you doing there, mate? Oh, baby. I'm zapping myself. If the judge had some penetration like other shotguns do, it would clear rooms so easily. Would actually be kind of disgusting. What? You want more grey warehouse? True, true. Thank you, Hilarion? I think I got it. One of those names I have to read twice. Yeah, you actually need to aim for headshots if you want that one-shot kill with this thing. Thank you, Mr. Mario in the top hat. That's very kind of you. It is nice to know our birthdays are so close together. I feel closer to you than ever. Everyone wish Mario in the top hat a happy birthday for 3 days ago. Kind of lost track of time, I'm not gonna lie. They have lightened this significantly, by the way. Anyone was a sociopath complainer like me last patch, you can actually see what the hell's going on Heist Like Cook-Off. Big improvement, in my humble opinion. Was it actually my birthday? It is. It is. Normally I'm lying just to get like the free dessert from the restaurant, but today I am not. Today I am telling you God's honest. Mr. Manager's office, where are you? We're playing Payday 3 on your birthday? No, this is all I asked for. This is all I've ever wanted. I used to find this like impossible to do, so let's see if I've like ever learned how to do it. I can never climb through this window, I swear. I have to like... There we go. I'm a liar. I can do it easily. Did I just hear chains dropping me ammo? No way. They said it couldn't be done. You can just shoot the door open? Can you? As a... Is it a wooden door? It's a keycard door, isn't it? Yeah, it's a keycard door. For once, my knowledge, I think, is correct. I'm gonna go test if I can shoot it though. I'm seeing multiple calls to shoot it. That civilian just told me not to shoot though, so I'm actually getting mixed messages. Oh shit, it's the end of the trading phase. You guys can stay right there actually. How long is solo mode gonna be in beta for? Forever? Excuse me? What, are you out of your mind? As you can see, the crew AI will now drop you a full ammo bag instead of just the world's worst ammo bag. A drill needs a medic bag. It's Payday 2! It's been a beta so long, it's become Charlie. He's here all night, ladies and gentlemen. Yo! You're so correct. I guess it is made out of wood. I did see some people complain about the reload animation. I ain't seeing it. I think the reload animation's kind of spicy. We've also got a neat little inspect. I do not respect my enemies, that's why I inspect my weapon in front of them. What the hell? Yeah, well no, crew AI never would drop ammo bags because you had to be super low on ammo, which didn't used to happen. But the combination of the judge and all the changes they've made to ammo means they actually will, but very occasionally. I would like you guys to please die. What are you doing up there? Very good Payday. Happy birthday, KK knows best. Yo, I'm taking that one over the Noobly. The watermark kind of pisses me off because it just appears in my videos and makes it look like I'm actually testing some new content for the game, which I most certainly am not. I mean, the judge is basically a primary with bad ammo pickup. That's really how I would describe it. I'm gonna pop off. Sirs and madam. Wait, there's no techie. I've lied. Any news on the holdout mode? That ain't happening. I'm telling you. They cocked up when they showed whatever that build was. Because I do not see the holdout mode appearing. On a Monday is crazy. I mean, it gives them a chance to fix things. Which is nice. And when I say it gives them a chance to fix things, I mean like it'll be in the update releasing within the next month to two. Hot fixing is sadly still just out of the question, apparently. Going to be a cock. So no holdout mode. Certainly not in this update. I think it's a shame because it would be such a free way to farm replayability, wouldn't it? That overkill weapon, baby. Nice calc. Thanks, Nico. You're the first person to ever say that to me. Just waiting for the new DLC weapon pack? Yeah, I was saying earlier that those do tend to be my favourite parts of any major update. I gotta say, no matter how miserable I can get at times to Payday 3, I do still enjoy the gunplay. And the movement. The movement's really... it really works for me. I know it isn't for everyone. It is a bit heavier than Payday 2's. There's a mod to remove the watermark? Yeah, but then I wouldn't be giving you the authentic experience. I'd have people in the comments being like, where's your watermark, dude? Are you hacking? I gotta be down in the trenches, you know? Where did I go? Thank you, boy. I would like my judge to one-shot through helmets, I'm not going to lie. Not through helmets, through the faceplate. But they have actually buffed the armor on the faceplate, so maybe that's why it doesn't. That would be one probably worth testing. I think they're trying to test a way to give like cops effectively more health on harder difficulties. without actually giving them more health. But that is just a theory. As a wise man once said. How's MatPat doing? How's that channel doing? Does anyone know how game theorists are doing? Because I genuinely have no idea. I forgot that made me drop my bags. God damn it. I'm genuinely going to test if the Deagle does still absolutely pop shields. Because that sounds kind of important. Who's pro leg day here, guys? I've kind of become a leg day convert, I'm not gonna lie. My leg days are like the shortest day I'm at the gym, so I'm kind of here for it. In and out, extra quickly. They're not doing great. It's really difficult to like recapture the magic that's obviously so intrinsic to like the individual who started the channel. That's the Payday 3 server lag I'm used to. Even the partner privilege doesn't avoid that. Did you see that it's confirmed that it's called Skills 2.0? Yeah, I believe I've been aware of that for a while. I actually can't remember how it was pitched. To be clear, without giving any additional information away, some people have been privy to what the plans are for Skills 2.0. So, whereas I disagree that we'd signed off on Armor 2.0, because I still think it's trivializing the game just a little too much. Skills 2.0, I'm all in on. Fully invested. I got those Starbreeze shares. That's not true. Please. Don't believe anything I say. I don't know, like, I feel like insider trading laws get kind of complicated when you're a YouTuber making videos for a game. The judge feels so nice with high grain. Just wish high grain lasted a little bit longer. Did they nerf cloaker damage? Not that I'm aware of. That certainly wasn't in the patch notes. That dude just didn't really get many hits off on me, to be perfectly honest. It's a lot of bullets. I don't know, you can see how much weaker ammo funnel is, right, from this gameplay. Maybe it's not that easy to pick up because I keep walking over ammo, but it's a lot weaker. Oh, the crew AI is so much better at killing cloakers now their damage was buffed. That's actually probably the biggest change in terms of their buff. Like, it's the fact they can actually take out cloakers quite easily now. They don't need to land that headshot. Is it fun to just play the base game? I mean, heists like this are in the base game. I do actually think some of the best heists in the game are base game heists. I think Diamond District is really fun as well. Okay, so I'm intrigued to see if dozers are spawning before the final charge. That was the whole reason I've done this heist. You're welcome, everybody. I think like a quiet priority should be adding more replayability to the base game heists and the heists that were already released. I just think it's always going to be an uphill battle for Payday 3 because they're desperate for the install base that would make DLC viable, but they're like consistently unable to invest in that as they would need to, which is why we've gone in circles for such a long time. Lads, why are you all lobotomized? What happened to you? Oh, no, Dallas is on the move. He's active. It's kind kind of an insane range on that. It looks like the bulldozer spawn's still just on the final charge, which is different to most heists, where they do spawn a hell of a lot earlier now. But yeah, no heavies or anything. How are you living all that? The goddamn tank. Guess I'd better go pick up more bags. Yeah, Kizu, that's one of my biggest suggestions. Just take the favor system out the game as it stands and turn it into true RNG. Like, great example is the new Heist. So one of them is a bag secure location for stealth. That one feels fine as a favor. No complaints there. One of them is an escape location. In fact, two of them are escape locations. Both of those should be random. And the other one is marking the crates so you know which ones have the coke in, so you have to spend less time opening them. That one's also absolutely fine in my opinion as it is. So half of the favors, to me at least, are kind of wasted as favors. But I have no idea if they're ever going to do anything about it. Oh, I'm out of grenades. God damn. Fortunately, I have an endless supply of grenades. I appear to have shocked myself. I can't tell if this is more spawns, I'm going to be honest. I have no idea. It feels like it probably is. Where'd that dozer at? Oh, seriously, where is he? There he is. Demolished, sir? I'm fed up, I'm gonna push out. I'm gonna miss every shot, apparently. Oh, I've dropped my bags again. I keep forgetting that's how this works. Why did that make such a loud noise? This is just like base sociopath, so it doesn't feel great. Cops flinch less. That's just the way it's described. So I think it's more that, like, do you remember the Grenadiers would just be completely unable to get their attacks off? I think they've made it so that's no longer the case. Like, see, he didn't flinch at all before he was dead. Whereas in the past, he'd be flinching all over the place, meaning he wouldn't have a chance of getting his ability off. But I don't currently have any flinch skills, so I don't know. It's more like flinch from damage, as far as I can tell. I don't think they've like overhauled anything specifically in terms of how flinch as a system works. Gotta help manage democracy. Yeah, Brat Chief, I think you've actually got your priorities in order. I did see we were in serious trouble, but I'm on a kind of limited time frame for this one. What the hell? Yo, he's straight jorking it. How did I do that? Hang on. I will be attempting to replicate the jorking it animation. Look, you see, he nearly got his grenade off, whereas in the past, dude wouldn't have had a chance. I feel like this setup is worse destroying their faceplates, but maybe I'm crazy. In theory, increasing the damage range should make it easier, but I don't know. Let's reload. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think that animation's even bugged, it just looks funny. I know Shock and Awe is still incredible. It's my main one on this build as well. Definitely still a great skill. Yes, we will get a one-armed. People keep getting so mad at me for not talking about one-armed robber. So yes, I have most certainly been shamed into doing it. Yeah, you really do need to get pretty close to get the 4-shot on him. Oh, I'm gonna clear the way again. I think I would just be better off with the Red Fox, but I did want to show that your visibility is way better now. Yeah, so I would say on average the new armor system makes the game easier. However, it's the sort of thing that they will be able to balance around in the future. I'm not too worried about it. I think it was better it came out strong. I've always said this, like, it's better it comes out strong and people don't immediately bounce off it. Because that's a much worse outcome. It's better being too powerful and then nerfing it from there, especially if they're able to... Like, if we're dealing with another 4 months before the next update, then we'll have a problem. There's an update within the next month. I don't think we can complain too much about the power of it right now. Feels kind of pointless past 150. I do think it's incredible we don't have an actual Infamy system. Like, Renown is basically just here have some more levels, whereas Infamy at least feels like you're chasing something. The ability to reset as well in Payday 3 would probably be more appreciated, because the game is low-key more fun with no skills sometimes. Why have I locked myself in here? I have no idea. I need a bit of grit, baby. Ow. Sir? You appear to be in my way. And look how hard they find it to break through your adaptive plates now, by the way. I've done most of this with, like, no trading skills, by the way. For context. Is that backs? 2 more? Can the cops actually open the cock? No. No, you become one with the cock box. I think they can shoot through it. I don't think it's a potential way to break the game. I spent a lot of time trying to break this heist when I was doing no skills, so I feel like I would know how to abuse it. And I did try closing the gate on them. Pretty sure it actually just expedited my death. Excuse me, chemical weapons. Can you die, please? I didn't see him coming. Can't believe I just went and gave him a hug. What a beautiful moment. Get in there. Hang on, she's been annoying me so much. I'm just gonna wipe her out of existence. What do you mean 1 left? Is she just lying to me? Right, this guy, not as successful as his brother. Welcome to running. I'm trying to see what happens if you just fought the bulldozer without, like, shooting him in the head. Sir, get absolutely demolished. He went flying. It's Jova, dude. We're out of here. I wish there were 2 of them with combat duo. I think there should be. I actually think it's a mistake. I think they want to be careful, like, not overcorrecting with the techie, because she was so busted when she first came out. But I actually think they're too cautious with her, really. Can you have more than 3 bonus items in the next patch? You've always been able to have more consumables than that, because there's a... Well, not always. There was a skill added that lets you carry 2 more. With my current armor, I'm actually only able to carry 2 consumables as standard, which is why I'm running that skill to let me carry 4 max. So yeah, you can. Is the music output on pulling out the bat reliable in this patch? I'd never had any huge issues with it, but I know other people did. So since I never noticed, I can't really tell you I noticed the difference. We're gonna get that dozer spawn? No, it's kind of disappointing with how many can spawn now, but oh well. What's the accent? Am I from France or New York? I wish. I wish I was from both. Don't tell my people that I said I wish I was from France. That can't be good. No, I'm from the UK. Oh, I'm also out of focus. Why did no one tell me? We're so back. I have a very strange UK accent though. Like it's pretty hard to place. I'm from up north. I don't sound like a Londoner, but that's where I currently live. I think fundamentally, Armor 2.0 is being broken by the armor repair kit system. And the armor repair kit system was added for the launch version of Armor to try to compensate for it. So I think they probably at some point have to fix ARKs doing what they're doing. First of all, it should only repair one impact plate at a time. Currently, it's repairing all of them, which is way too good. Because they're far too easy to find. They activate instantly. I think one way you could nerf it is just by giving it an animation, by the way. Making it take some time up. Very few things in Payday 2, at least, you could... That's not true, actually. I think because perk decks work like that. I was going to say Payday 2 normally required an animation, but things like Kingpin and Stoic were a push of a button. But like just being able to push one button, there you go, there's your health or armor back. Two instant transmission, you know? So yeah, give them an animation. That would be step number one. Maybe give them a cooldown. Maybe don't allow people to use more than one a minute. Because one of the issues is, dozers are just a non-issue. Because as long as you have Hardy and ARKs, you're never going to die. And being able to run Hardy on full impact armor setups is crazy. So Hardy doesn't work with impact armor, but if you run just a single plate of non-impact armor, like with this setup, suddenly you have access to Hardy on your final plate, and so it's just as broken as it always was. That would probably be my first approach. ARKs have to be changed. How they interact with impact frames has to be changed. It's the only way you're ever going to make this stick, because I think on its own, Armor 2.0 is actually really good. It's everything around it that's making it very imbalanced. I do think people are going to be confused about it at first, but at its core, it isn't actually that confusing, and because it's overpowered, you can basically run whatever you want and get away with it. So people aren't going to be like, oh my god, if I don't run the meta, I'm going to struggle. So I do think it's better releasing in this overpowered state than underpowered. I think that would be a worse alternative, to be perfectly honest. No Justicar, guys. Just for one. I'm going to test if we one-shot through Buzz. Infinite Sociopath? I haven't tested it. I've actually just assumed it's been patched. I'm sorry, Urk. Yeah, I know. It's probably my fault we're going to lose Super Earth. Although I heard that shit runs really poorly, so I haven't actually tried it yet. It's been a busy week. It only came out earlier today, didn't it? So that's when I saw the trailer anyway. If there's someone who could probably take on the Illumina, it's Dallas. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Alright, what did we want to do? I can't remember. I'm running the smoke grenade build. What did we want to do on Party Powder? You wanted to see what the FBI assaults look like. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's also do the train roof helo escape, because I've not seen that yet. Yeah, Boy, I also think that's smart. Because one of the problems is dozers drop armor repair kits, which I was once very much all for. I think it makes sense they drop armor, right? Like, they're literally wearing it. But the fact it's always that, it means you consistently have a way to chain one into another and you never go resource negative. And if they do actually want to care about resources in this game, they probably need to force you to go resource negative. Because if you see some of the like brain dead plays I make, you can see why they call me the Noobly. That's all I'm saying. Yes, if you switch loadout on the lobby, your character does change. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. If maybe in solo mode, but if you're in an online lobby, probably not, because that sounds like it could glitch out badly. In fact, you probably found the most major glitch we're gonna run into day one. I'll tell you what. I wish they'd gone a little crazier on the parkour. Like, I wish there was an easy way to get up here. I want to do some Shadow Raid stuff. Maybe there is, actually. So maybe... Hang on. We're learning. We're learning. Yeah, traversal on this map, especially in stealth, is really, really good. I'm super impressed by it. However, I don't think you can make this jump very easily. Yeah. I think they need to make jumping more grabby in this game. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you miss jumps that you shouldn't miss quite frequently. Oops, all chains? Sign me up. That exact experience is what happened when we were playing Den of Wolves. It was like, oops, all the big guy for some reason. Yeah, the new heist is called Party Powder. I'm not doing any illicit substances on my birthday.
Guard over there.
Yeah, like I feel like this map is genuinely designed like a Mirror's Edge map with that in mind. And then it ends up just not quite working because movement's so clunky. Blue keycard. You're a disappointment, sir. But like, this is really good traversal. You can see you can run around a lot more on it. For some reason, I don't think you can jump up here. Like this is the precise example where it's like, dude, let me latch onto it. Why have you even added this part of the gangway that's broken if you're not going to let me climb it? No, I can talk about the new armor system. I was saying earlier, I was just in the menu covering it a little bit. I think in general, it's really good. It's held back by a few kind of archaic systems, which result in the player being far too powerful. But I do think it's a really good step in the right direction for the game. I cannot believe they've put the security guard in these tiny containers, by the way. That dude is like running on about half an hour's oxygen. Deathwish 2.0 is needed. I think something like that is needed, but I think it's going to be... It would be a huge resource sink. Ooh, we going there. Be a huge resource sink if they wanted to do things like add skull dozers or minigun dozers. But yeah, I've always wanted there to be more special variation. Like, I think the core specials are fine, but if they could vary them up a bit more, it would probably be very fun. Anyway, you get the stealth flow. I don't know if I'm actually going to do a stealth run today, so...
Guard over there. Hold it.
That man, possibly the slowest drawer in the Wild Wild West. Also, like, you can just leave a body here. I'm pretty sure no one ever patrols this area when he's dead. Yeah, I know. I saw Andreas say that. I think at some point they were considering doing a new difficulty sooner rather than later. But I think trying to get overkill right is fine. But one of my kind of hot takes is you can leave overkill as the for fun difficulty and build ahead of it, which is very much what they did in Payday 2. Because if they go too far with overkill, it's going to be hard for them to make an interesting death wish that isn't just more overkill, you know? So I don't know. I don't know how they're actually going to approach it in the end, but... Fire Nader would be funny. Yeah, I've been saying Fire Nader would be really cool. A techie variety could be absolutely sick as well. I'm gonna go see what the code is first. I got a 1, a 3, a 6, and a 8.
Spotted a guard.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a dozy idiot. No, I've not played Wolf in so long. It feels almost nostalgic. They could ramp up spawns. I mean, they have tried that. You will see some ramp spawns. I think, I mean, fundamentally, playing online on certain heists, Jesus, it can get boring. So they needed to ramp up spawns. But I don't think that's like the core way they can solve the difficulty problem. Or should solve the difficulty problem. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm not going to get the FBI assault, I've just realised. It's hard to get an FBI assault because you have to be slow with the objectives. And if you stealth a bunch of them, you're not exactly going to be slow with the objectives. Sir, I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to open this door. Wait, did we see? I don't think we did. Gustavo loves the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do opening to his songs. Bit of like killing in the name of or down with the sickness. Right. Yeah, so I've never used this favor before. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's this train. I thought it was going to be the train over there that's like covered in the moss. But this is pretty central, actually. The specials are basically worthless. They have buff specials. Specials feel a little more... a little less incompetent, I would describe it as. Oh, I didn't open this one. What an idiot. Ouch. Kinda wasn't ready for that one, homie. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a problem. Oh, I have armor bags. It's not a problem at all. I'm a filthy liar. How's the stealth? I think it's the best way to approach this heist. That's the most fun way to approach the heist. Wow! Godlike game. Good job, Harry. With the mob stuff, I think Thompson is inevitable. Yeah, if they want to turn it into a proper HCL, CS, MU, if they want to turn it into a proper saga, yes. Agreed, 100%. And I'd be loving every minute of it. I don't think we're ever going to see them like actually functionally improve the AI. I think that's just something they truly do not have the resources to do. Anyway, I should be chucking these smoke grenades out. You see, they're actually going and opening this place up, so it's going to be easier for me to get sniped. That's what they should have done on the last heist, instead of like everybody funneling through one door. What the hell? Okay. Interesting, interesting. I like it. Very brave. Uh-oh. My armor's hanging in there. Oop. Yeah, the cops switching weapons so daft. Right, HCL, CSMU, easy. There he is. There's my boy. I'm gonna try not securing anything so I can get an FBI assault. Oh, no, that's still a one-shot kill. In fact, that might have been broken. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Let's try and find out. That guy's got my goddamn... What was it again? HCLCS MU. So why... Good aim. Why are you bringing me this bag? Surely that cannot be good for your team. He's literally just delivered the bag to me. Oh, that is going to blow up. Yeah, those are already spawning. Yeah, they can actually stop the meth cup, in case you were wondering. That is what they've just done. Somewhere. Still need to test the deagle. Oh shit! Ah! I've just noticed that I don't have clean slate. Yikes! That's a lot of people. Can I get me a shield, please? Or he's dead again. Crew AI, 2 OP, dude. Ugh. Is he lost? He was really struggling to pass to where my where I called it in. That's interesting. There she is. Wait, what? That's not. Wait, that's not her. That's a bunch of dudes on the opposite side of the map. That's the lobotomized spawn, by the way. Those guys often just like spawn in and don't do anything. Please don't break my armor. Thank you. Soft assets doesn't work with impact plates on their own, but it will work with them as long as you have a prior plate. So it would work if you have adaptive or if you have what's it called? God damn it. They really have not let me test this out, have they? I am not landing my shots either. Alright, let's see if we get the FBI assault. Or if we just get the final charge. I strongly recommend remembering that there are snipers on this heist. Hey, at least they dropped me a medic bag this time. Lobotomite, the big empty. That is probably where I... what inspires me to use that phrase too frequently. I love me a bit in New Vegas. I wrote this down, but you still can't scroll wheel up. I think it's... Is it the 63181 one? Let's find out. It is. My memory doesn't fail me for once. Lyle must be bored out of his mind. Yeah, dude's just sitting there like, why is no one shooting at me? Kinda suspicious. What the shit is... Hang on. How have I never noticed this? What happened to Matey Boy? It's a pair of mannequin legs. I think this is a fresh cut, so... It's... HCLCSMU, I can just about see it. What the hell? Oh, there we go. I don't feel like I was missing any of those shots, but... Oh, there's a shield. Perfect. Oh no, that's still a clean one shot. There was definitely no one around ruining that either. Why is my adaptive armor half broken? What's going on with that? There's definitely going to be some teething pains with this, I'm going to be honest. Yikes. Stop it! Yeah, those spawns are nasty. Also, this is making a noise, but there's no animation for it. I wonder if that means they're going to add one. How do you guys feel about the endless smoke build, by the way? Smoke lovers rejoice. Wait, I've forgotten. It's a CS, didn't I? Also, I just let my bloody armor break again. Get kinda destroyed, lads. Yeah, it's weird. Like, my adaptive armor is acting like impact armor. Just seeing that. That's pretty buggy. Definitely something about all the plates around it breaking it. As you can see, like, shotgun pickup's still kind of nasty. You're not going to have too many issues as long as you're wielding the shotgun. Unless it's the Moscone, because that thing's still kind of ass. 100 men versus 1 gorilla? What do I think? It depends if that man is like Dallas. You know? Dallas is the main variable. In life, really. He's the main variable to everything. His Payday 2 armor works properly. Hey, I'll let him have a few teething pains with things like this adaptive bug. It could be, honestly, this might be the least buggy an update's been for me, but I haven't played online at all. Which is normally where the problems hide themselves. Looking for some meth? Anyone got any meth? No? Okay. Anyone? Anyone? I think I've missed. It's a spawn. Yeah, there it is. 100 nollies versus 1 gorilla? Nah, we're just too cowardly. Like, no one's willing to... Basically, what you need is someone who's either enough of a lunatic or enough of a, like, martyr to, like, say, look, I'm just gonna... I'm going down for the team on this one. Like, I understand this is it for me. However, for the greater good, I'm all in. And I just don't think I've got the chains. What are you doing in there? That's the floor. Right, we should get the FBI assault next. I can show you how silly it can get. So yeah, I'm saying I'm giving it to the gorilla due to hesitation. Payday 3 depression hitting hard. Look, I'm legitimately enjoying this update. I didn't even use like a clickbait I hate this heist title. Give your boy a break. Oh, damn it. Bit. I didn't go as far as I wanted it to. This is definitely the worst part of the heist. The part where you're just, like, opening crates. I know there is an asset or a favor to speed it up, but like, fundamentally, this is not interesting. could have done something more interesting. They did not. Wonder where he was off to. You also have to find 2 of these, which is annoying. I need a little overkill drone now. Yeah, dude would like go pick you up beer from the store. I kind of rate his reason for being. No FBI assault. These guys are kind of teasing me with it, aren't they? Mate. She's like right next to me, but there she is. Lads, get your hands off my bags. Succulent Chinese bags. That means absolutely nothing to half of you. For the best. They need to add infamy. I did see Lucky's video. I do think it would be a good idea. As I was saying earlier in the stream, like, in all honesty, the no skills experience is like better than Payday 2, so maybe they should lean into that fact. Make us play no skills all the time. Yeah, honestly, Agent Stone does kind of stink, doesn't she? She's got to be up there with Winters in terms of incompetence. Yeah, those boys like actually do some serious damage to the Nader. Can't believe how long I'm delaying chucking any bags in. It feels horrible. Taking that. I missed my shot. Lads! Lads! Thank you! Dallas, why do you hate me so? What did I ever do to you? Alright. One last cut. There goes my adaptive armor. Yeah, I think the problem with this setup is it's very sniper weak. I genuinely can't remember where I've got all the ingredients from. You're unhyped for Skills 2.0? I think there's a lot of reason to be excited for it. But I do know some people enjoy how Edge Grit and Rush works. I think it was fine for what it is. Now we know more about how, like, what the sort of time frame was for it being created. I have more respect for it. It doesn't mean I love it. Thank you for getting me Warden Actual. I'm only just seeing that. That guy's still going strong, right? Like, he didn't die. Oh god, I'm gonna die to blowing myself up to explosive again. The worst Payday death. Also, I can't find the last meth ingredient. Which is a problem. There it is. I saw it shining. Let's try dummy. Ah! He got me. Alright, last go. We're pretty much ready to leave, I think. I've got almost everything. James, dollars, come here. I think I'm amazed they haven't added smoke grenades since they're like already programmed into the game. I thought that would be the first throwable we got, but we actually got shock grenades, which are kind of weak, in my opinion. Damn. keep letting this get broken. It's like the cops regain an interest in my bags for like 5 seconds and then they piss off. Yeah, this heist with no bulldozer spawns is pretty easy. So I guess, like, you can just control the progression of it. Alright, we're close, man. Surely the FBI assault is upon us this time. The succulent Chinese meal guy is dead? Is he? I've lost track, man. Oh no, it wasn't too. It was more recently. That is actually why it was on my mind. That was definitely getting posted around the group chats with nothing but crying emojis. That guy is an absolute legend. Yeah, shots do kill techies. It's normally easier to shoot them, but if you don't happen to have a gun on you, I think this could be the last bag. I mean, what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think we're a bag short. God damn it. Ah, she's here, finally. Alright, let's see what these FBI spawns are like. Actually, I can start securing these bags so I can just leave. Oh, the sniper spawn's actually going to be filthy, I've just realised. Kinda living in fear. Shit. My meth! My meth! That's perfect. It's beautiful. Cloaker spawn's probably going to be horrid too. He's revving up. Yeah, I think the FBI buff does persist through to the final charge. That guy actually has an insane angle on you in here. Hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, we want heavies, so that's why I started securing things. See how much we can push it up. But again, this isn't going to be as crazy as it would be if I was playing online. So do keep that in mind. I think I'm going to get the shit sniped out of me, not going to lie. Shit. Ah, don't look at me. Thank you, sir. I can't land any shots. My aim has been absolutely dreadful today. Where the hell is my, there it is. Final charge overrides it, does it? I swear the cops are still buffed, but could be wrong. What the thing is, there's still no bloody dozers. Maybe they only spawn after we have enough to escape? I don't think so, though. I mean, I should be incredibly difficult to kill because I've got smoke grenades. Yeah, Reinfeldt still feels crazy good. Shotguns in general still feel crazy good. Do not have 5 skills, which makes sense because I've just got smoke grenades. Oh, it's kind of hard to secure the loot without accidentally securing, like, ending the heist. Not ideal. Hey, Karik. Sorry I missed your message earlier. It's great to see you too. Hope you're doing well. Don't know if you're a spoiler dodger, but I know some people have been avoiding the videos and things. Completely respect it. There's a bulldozer there now. It's okay, he sucks. He's got himself lost. Oh, there's 2 bulldozers there. Well, this is what you bring the red fox for. How did those two shots miss? Yeah, the final charge is a little silly. I mean, sorry, the FBI still is. It's funky enough. I gotta go find it at some point to remind myself where she spawns. It's one of those where it's like the outskirts of the heist, basically. Yeah, I definitely think that makes a lot of sense. Have a look at as much Armor 2.0 stuff as possible. Stay away from like the weapon and heist spoilers. I'm actually not running the new weapon here, so I assume you know which one it is. Worst kept secret. A lot of people did guess which one it was as well. Wait. Now they're surviving it, man. Am I losing it? Is it FBI assault bots? Yeah, this is starting to just get a little bit out of control. Edge difference? Right. But that would mean that without edge, it's not getting the one shot. That was a bad miss. There's so many of the iconic Payday 2 weapons already here, or like wouldn't be possible, so they did sort of passively give it away, didn't they? I mean, if I wasn't holding in one place, I'd probably be in big trouble. Because I am, it isn't so bad, but Shrek's swamp in there. Thank you, Red Fox. I love you. Right, I'm only seeing... Oh no, I'm seeing 3 bags. I've got all the loot. Cloaker. It's killing Mike. That was close. Game nearly forced me to escape. Would have been fuming. By the way, that's how you get him to fall over. I've seen that question asked quite a lot over the years. That's a lot of damage. Okay, I can leave at any time. I'm gonna go locate the FBI van, I think. I ain't paying money for more stuff. Zlamani, I agree. I think the main thing you would want to pay money for is weapons anyway. Because the heists are more accessible. So yeah. Respect the decision. I'm currently playing this without owning a DLC. Because the partner branch has it. No money has been transferred. But I am one of those lunatics who will always pay for a DLC instead of getting it for free. That $5 integrity fee, you know? Hello. Shotguns are still just ass bad at destroying these for some reason. Does anyone know why? Like, they're so good at everything, but they're awful. Awful at destroying FBI radars. Better at killing snipers, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what the hell? Gyazo replays? Ready? Get out of here! You're not meant to be here. That is the all loot clear. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty fun. You just have to like get over the part where you're picking up bags in warehouse. Can you give me your partner code? I don't get given one. It's something you actually have to ask for, as far as I know. It always has been, and I've never asked for it. Years ago, we got sent that email. I mean, years ago. This is like 9 years ago. All people who were making like Payday videos got sent an email with just loads of codes on it, which I think we've kind of exhausted. I gave it to Sea-Dog because she's way better at giving them away than I am. Okie dokie. Not bad. Pretty crazy build, that one. Like, it doesn't even seem that good on the surface. At first, when I saw 3-play, I was like, this ain't gonna be that good. But the fact that you can have endlessly regenerating smokes makes you so difficult to actually kill. Also, I might have been getting the one-shot kill because of threat assessment. Sorry, combat marking. So that's officially a null and void test. Oops. My bad. I'm literally just gonna go into a heist and test if it's a one-shot headshot. I won't be a second. To shields, that is. Are the ammo pickup nerfs heavy? Yeah, they're really heavy. They're so heavy that ammo funnel, I don't think, is necessarily going to be meta anymore. I think on some weapons it feels really good because it helps you get to the combat reload having fired more bullets. But like on the Judge, for example, ammo funnel feels meh. Completely meh. It's one extra shot per reload. I'm not sure that's necessarily worth it. Some weapons are still fine though. Like the Deagle's a great example. Also, because the ammo system does matter a bit more, that does mean we're now in a situation where the armor type matters a bit more, because this is my max capacity. Damn, I really bounced off that one. Headhunter over ammo funnel? Maybe. Maybe we're truly back. They should accidentally buff high grain. I mean, what are you? Sir, how did you get there? Have you ever seen them do that before? What the actual hell? I'm going up. Can you open the ATMs? Oh, boy, that's such a good question. I'm gonna go try it out, but first I'm finding this goddamn lunatic. What are you doing up here? Oh, he lives those. It's like a cat. Incredible. I bet you won't be able to. You are not. They have forgotten to do it again. Huh? That dude's amazing, man. Or I'm ass. Should have tied him up to see if they rescued him. I mean, maybe. Like, the cops seem to be jumping a lot around a lot more. I was too intrigued to see if he'd survived the fall, and he just lands on his feet. Did they try hostage taking being OP? No. It is still very much OP. Oh shit, there's a shield. Lads, leave the shield alone. Yeah. Again, inconclusive. Okay, here we go. It doesn't look like it's one-shotting through the visor, does it? I'm trying not to have edge, so... Ah, I've got edge. Okay, let's see. Let's see. He just said get behind the shield. Where's the shield? You talking rubbish, mate? Any shielders around? I want to try with edge and then without edge. But I need to specifically... There it is, there it is. Okay, with Edge, it's definitely a one-shot. Because he was completely unharmed. Let's see what it is without Edge. Kind of an unfair test, because the boys are spamming him. Yeah, definitely an unfair test. He's taking too much damage. I know. Like, known Edger. The one thing they know me for in the community. Top Edger. That Payday video from last year really sent me to some places I'd rather not go back to. Lads? Anyone? Anyone wanna shield me up? I've just got Edge back. I'm an idiot. Still drives me kind of like crazy that you just can't go through here. Is there a heist in Payday 2 that just has like a barrier until you get a certain way through it? Because it kind of feels like a unique Payday 3 issue. Okay, that was still a one-shot. This is now becoming so inconclusive, I'm not sure. They buffed the visor, though. At least that's what it says in the patch notes I've been able to read. It should have 50 more points of armor, 25 more points of armor, I think. Like, that's not insignificant. It's killing 6. Dude, these guys are jumping. What is wrong with them? I swear the cops never used to be this jumpy.
The snipe population decreases.
Reservoir Dogs has one. I'm trying to think. Oh, it does. It does. You can't get through to the escape. That's such a good shout. That's like one of the most insane pulls. You can't get through to the escape on day 1 at the second of the 2 days. How much armor did it have before is the question? Yeah, I don't know. I would say like the #1 test to see if that it's a substantial enough change would be the Deagle not being able to one-shot, but... Because if not in the video, I'm just going to have to say, the armor has been increased. Does this matter? I don't know. Because they had to update the nav mesh for the AI drone? What? That's why you can't walk through that side? That you've never been able to walk through that side. Or are you saying that, like, it was like a techie necessity? Why did that give me Edge? Why am I reloading? That's going to give me Edge again. Ow, ow, don't do it. Alright, the firing squad have already let loose on this shield, so he's a bad test subject. This is Payday being played as intended, by the way. Come on, there's an FBI assault. Chains, mate, why are you stood out there? Sniper's just aimed at his noggin. And you've got to say, these guys are doing a really poor job of actually breaking my armor. That 30% resistance is kind of insane. Schizo heisting. Something like that. God damn it, it gave me... it gave me Edge again. Why didn't I just take Edge off this build? This would have made it so much easier to test. How did I not... How did it not just get broken? I have no idea. Just one lone shield. That is all I ask. When did the FBI show up? Just between assaults, but it's actually random which assault wave they show up on. It can be 1, 2, or 3, I believe. I mean, maybe it can still be possible after them, but I don't... Yeah, it's still one-shotting, so I don't have the foggiest why it wasn't one-shotting before. I would say it's a fairly intangible change, but they have been buffed. Okay. Well, that was fun. Yeah. It has 2 AP, right? Okay, so you won't really notice it on something as insanely penetrative as the Viper. So this is still going to be the godlike king for killing shields. All right, good to know. I knew it was, but I just don't know the numbers behind it. It makes such a big difference when you play with a HUD that shows numbers, like in Payday 2. Like the numbers just sink in at some point, but in Payday 3 I've kind of avoided that. So I just don't have a clue about it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that so far. Let's pop on for a quick stealth attempt. Also, my mask is so bugged for some reason. I don't even know. What is this? Why am I dressed like this? Somebody help me. Yeah, that looks more like me. I go in with a jacket that says kill. Kareek, I completely understand. Thanks for stopping by. You too. Oh, with the AI jumping more. In the blog post for the overkill drone, they've dropped that they worked a lot. Oh, right. That's funny. No, I haven't read that. It's true. I didn't read the blog post about the overkill drone that I was already already playing with. I'm a bad blog post reader. That's actually really interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Marked crates. Let's go. Let's see how easy these are to see. Yeah, the Justicar's really strong. It's definitely going to be a top 3 secondary. I still think the Browning is so much fun, like the jackknife, that is. And I also think that the Deagle will probably remain the king, just for its like shield killing potential. But the Justicar is more than deserving of 3rd spot on that list. Wish I could actually. I think he's got the. Is that a blue or red keycard? Shit, that dude's got crazy long vision. Getting the blue keycard as early as possible is kind of a big deal. Do you know one thing that's like kind of neat in my opinion? You could theoretically run a 3 armor setup and have recharging throwing knives. Which, to me, kind of cool. Instead, I'm running 3 ECMs, because that's kind of disgusting. But does the boys in blue revolver have any relevance? I mean, fundamentally, they're different weapons. I imagine its pickup is better than the judge's. Like, the relative pickup. The judge goes super negative. And I do think that's, like, an intentional balanced decision. I know he Goomba stomped this dude. It's like genuinely impossible to. He had a blue key card in them too. Yeah, I've yet to be able to make that jump. Bull kick has 1 to 2 pickup. Yeah, but it's what it has after the nerf that will be interesting to see. I'm now so uncertain. I need to test it. I'm pretty sure the cops were going to search mode after I opened this, but then I tried it earlier today, and it didn't seem like they were... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely investigating it. I'm gonna shoot him. That was definitely an investigation. We're fine. We're fine. No worries. Never in any doubt.
Hello there.
Hello
Yeah,
there.
I feel fine. Just great. Awesome. Not at all dead or anything like that. Fine.
Right. Sounds great.
There's no nice places to hide bodies, as far as I'm aware. Active crime scene, or you can live there, mate. I'm sure no one will ever discover you.
Watch the guard.
Kinetic short circuit with a minigun? That actually does sound fun. I've really tried to make kinetic short circuit work well.
I'll take that.
And it can be fun, but the problem is, like, cops aren't tanky enough to even need the stunning most of the time. And also, the like, actual shock grenade is so good. Oh yeah, I'm running the thing that shows me which ones have coke in. I just remembered. Hang about. Let's see if we can see the difference. I would also like to find the guard in this little hidey hole. Looking for a red key card. Let's. I think this man heard me. He just come and delivered one. Thank you so much, sir. Right, so they should have a mark. Oh, yeah, it's just like an X marks the spot. Simple enough. Medics next. Oh god. Medics are like the hard. Is he gonna see the body? No, I don't think he's got an angle on it. Medics are like the hardest thing to balance, in my opinion. So we got some MUCS, HCL. I fundamentally hate the idea of cooking in stealth. I just think it's such a boring way to play the game. It should be way faster in stealth, at least, to compensate. You're just stood there, watching and waiting, man.
Finders, keepers.
He is seeing me through many walls. It's just left or right on the ingredients? No, it's consistently random. That is actually something that is properly randomized. And you're going to need to locate that whiteboard somewhere. Yeah, AI is just something I do not believe they have the capacity to change right now. Whether they ever will, I don't know. But right now, and for the longest time, they've not had anyone working on it.
It's a guard.
Oh, that guy's like spotting the half-open door. It's so weird though. Like no one's gone back and investigated it. So I guess they send one guy to investigate the half-open door, and then they're like, guess he's dead. Oh well. Must have been the wind-ass approach to guarding.
There's a guard. You over there.
Well, that's not ideal. That's even less ideal. What the shit? I guess the judge is too powerful for its own good. I assume he's gonna see the
Yeah.
exploded roof.
Everything just fine and guard.
Okay, it's over. Maybe he wouldn't see the exploded roof. Who knows? Oh well, we had fun testing things. Guys, you're really popping off at each other about something that is pretty wide open in terms of design. I think basically some people want challenge and some people want more power fantasy. The way they do that, in my opinion, is through more difficulties. But hey, we've been told they're not making that decision immediately. Or that's at least not the current approach, and I kind of respect it. Because I think they just want to get overkill right first. How do you make your deagle look like a pistol? Huh? I don't understand that question. I currently am not using the deagle either, so that confuses me further. Yeah, as soon as you get this first one open, the world sort of opens up to you. It would be nice to get cams down, though. Also, if you don't get the guard spawn over here, you can run around so freely in this area. Design the game around more modifiers. I just think people distrust modifiers because the ones we got initially were so milquetoast.
She sent us in to grab the nose candy, but have whatever you can find. Shy you won't mind. Get the bags to the van and keep your head.
This update's going to make you come back to the game. definitely think a lot of people are going to come back and try out Armor 2.0. And then I think they're going to be annoyed that Impact doesn't feel quite like Payday 2 Armor. And then they're going to stop playing. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not being pessimistic about this one. I think there's a lot to be optimistic about.
Guard.
Has he also got the red key card? He has. You are not helpful then, sir. See, like, I'd really like to open this, but if it's going to set the map to search, I kind of don't want to.
Thought I heard something.
Mate,
There's a guard.
are you...
What was that noise?
Are you... What the... He's coming from outside. This guy... How's he going to get in? Is he just going to open the door? Kind of intrigued. Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Hack is running. I'll take that.
Yeah, the last plate can be made to do some insane things. That is one of the reasons why Armor 2.0 feels so imbalanced right now.
Computer's unlocked.
Right, we got an 04363. We got a... What the hell is that? Is that 88? 8824 and 9763. I want to get rid of cams, man.
Easy money.
Stealth sounds great. Yeah, stealth is definitely one of the more, like, progressive tracks I feel like Gustavo's ever done
Found it.
for stealth. Normally his stealth is so backed off, but this is quite aggressive for a Gustavo track in my opinion.
Watch the guard.
Not a complaint. I like it.
Guard over there. There's a guard.
Oh yeah, so I can open these up, but again, I'm pretty sure they'll investigate it and start searching, so I don't wanna deal with that. Are there going to be new cosmetics? I believe there's going to be Twitch drops. I know some people absolutely hate them. Some people don't mind them. Despite the fact they directly benefit me, I'm pretty neutral on them, all things considered. Oh, we don't even have the cooking order, so that's not helpful. Is it actually my birthday today? It is. It's the 20th of May. Yeah, the assassin regen skill getting a buff is quite funny. Because I also think one-plate armors are going to be very popular, so it feels like they've kind of doubled down on something that was already quite good. I'm going to go see if I can get a blue key card, because this is pissing me off. If they had YouTube drops, I wouldn't mind. That's just not something YouTube apparently cares to do. Hey. I mean, you can fair dinkum blast them. You gotta give it to them. My approach has been, like, I don't mind killing one dude out in the open courtyard, because this is, like, the most inconvenient area of the map to move around, so... Thank you.
So I was
Really
thinking,
appreciate it. How old am I?
you with a fucking
Getting up there, man.
It's not like you're doing
I
it.
turned 28 today. And the problem is, you can work back from that and see, like, your boy was making Payday videos underage. That's actually one of the things I said to Ulf. I was like, yeah, I've been making Payday videos for 11 years. Dude was like, oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. Is this going to be a problem? It might be a problem, I think about. But you're gonna say 38? Come on, man. I'm baby faced if I shave the beard off. I just want to see if this guy sees his friend. He's kind of bopping. Boy in blue spotted. I ain't messing with him. I think he's found a new place to belong, and I don't feel I should take that away from him. How do you feel about the lore section of the new Starbreeze report? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the potential like TV series stuff? Are you talking about actual like Payday 2 stuff? I don't actually know specifically what you mean. I have given it a read. I tend to get lost in the numbers though. Do you look rough, bud? Or maybe I should shave the beard off. Maybe it's time, guys. Time to try and de-age myself. Can I get a blue keycard, please, lads? Does the assassin heal thing work if you use 2 plate armor but 1 plate broke? Yeah, just like it used to, I believe. That's how it worked. That's how it worked for adaptive, didn't it? And I don't think there's been any change on that. There's the blue key card. Oh shit. How did I not just get caught? More luck than skill, I would say. Yeah, it's Cerberus core, so 5 seconds. It's true. After I got blown, I did have a new lease of life. This guy doesn't seem to be like spotting the guy whose head's sticking through a wall. I'm sort of impressed. That's a blue key card if I've ever seen one. Right, matey boy. You stay right there. So if I'm right, this dumpster's just like straight up broken. It's not a dumpster, but like if he spawns in here, yeah, fortunately he hasn't, so it's not a problem. Jesus, not ideal. Hide the cameras with 3 ECMs. I don't know what I'm saving this for a rainy day. You don't understand.
Watch the camera.
It's necessary. I've been generally quite impressed by Adolf. I can't believe like the number of people responding to the fact the bloke's name is Adolf in utter disbelief, as if it isn't still like a legitimately popular name. Less popular. Oh, well, I can't take down cams now, so I'm gonna have to use those ECM jammers. Right. I feel like it's kind of cheesy that he can see you through that, but it's fine.
Easy money. Thanks for calling, buddy. I feel much safer now.
EA product manager versus our boy finance man. What can I say? He, the man after my own heart. Dude has like a wine review profile, and he loves his wine. I've been on the deep dive. I hope he doesn't mind. Did I write this down? Yeah. Memory of a goldfish type beat. Yeah, I can barely see him through the glass. The glass is filthy. Fair's fair. Again, though, I'm not even that mad about killing him because it's kind of a problem area for me. I got the SCB brand class. Right. I'm gonna go drop my ECM on this bloody camera so I can chuck things out the window, okay? And you guys can stop complaining that I'm holding on to 3 ECMs. Stealth Master over here. Kind of annoying. I probably should have opened that, but... There we go. Sometimes I like to do a little sprint just to, you know, find out where the shit the card is. Yeah, this favor's useful. It's one of those favors that, like, It isn't scintillating, but it's useful enough that I don't hate it. I bet you could mark like virtually every guard in the map with motion sensors now. Wait, no, we know there's nothing in there.
Watch the guard.
They should bring back pocket ECMs to make Payday 3 even more trivial. I mean, you don't even need stuns to survive in front of bulldozers anymore. They just can't get through your armor. We're kind of too tanky at this point. I at least want to find the guard chilling in his little hidey hole. Motion sensors run out? No, because they'll keep revealing them, right? Like they're not on a timer. They just will only reveal so many people. This guy's got such a pointless spawn. He basically can't see you. And he seems to always spawn there. So we like him. He makes life easier. MUCSHCL. Again, it's left to right.
Watch out.
It's annoying me so much you can't open this door. I don't want them to be on search, so I don't want to open this, because... Oh, wait. I don't think anyone can see this. Because didn't I say there's no spawns over here? Oh? Pourquoi? I guess that's how it works. They don't even have to spot them. Just opening the door ruins your life. Who knew? I have it. This is gonna make my life a lot harder. That's a very loud door. I did it earlier. I'm still so confused. I don't know if it's just a bug now. What? Oh yeah, I put them in search. Holy mother. Yo, I got it. I got this, no problem. Interceptor ready. They do love jumping about. Stealth build clear coming right up. Interceptor clutch. Oh, let's see. I mean, I got armor. That's more than I usually have. I guess on your stealth build, you should actually think about what plates your build bringing. I think having at least one impact plate would make sense. So, God knows what I'm doing. The final charge? Kind of abusive. Did I write this down? I did. Ass hat. 0463 8824 9763. They really are leaping about, aren't they, the cops? What you got for me? That's a 2 and a 4. So it's 8824. Yeah, I mean, like with 60% damage reduction as well, I can kind of tank this up. What the hell are they sabotaging? Hey, I'm not even cooking meth right now. Am I? I don't remember. Oh, this is a problem. Pain. Now we're in trouble. I was cooking meth. Oh shit, that stuff's on fire then. Oh no, I was mid bag, wasn't I? Although I couldn't tell you what I've already put in. I'm gonna blow this shit up. Sod it. You guys get to see. Yeah, it just works exactly like the cook-off one. But obviously you can clear the heist even without it, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, the judge is gonna feel so good for stealth. Like it actually is strong enough to kind of get away with it. So I remember what I was doing 5 seconds ago. Yeah, that ain't age. That's the majesty of streaming, man. Especially when I'm out of practice, as I am currently. I also saw someone asking, like, have they put a crazy cap on how quickly the judge can fire? Ah! No, that thing can still absolutely spam. It's up there with the best of the spammers. Yeah, snipers shoot you in about, I don't know, 2.5 seconds-ish, when it used to be close to 5. So in that region, they will absolutely drop you. Anyway, a true hybrid mission. Unheard of. What are you doing up there, mate? Yeah, snipers are way more useful, but they will still do that thing where they'll like randomly whip out their pistol and just wander about. Why is my Justicar leveling up when it was max level? What's going on? Is it because it got hacked to max level? Is it because I'm a cheater? It clearly says it's level 40. Okay, that's really weird. Alright guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for sitting through this slightly strange, mostly recording stream. I am planning to not be live on update day. I might be live before update day. I'm heading home this coming weekend for a certain parade. If you know, you know. But yeah, it's as ever, it's been a pleasure. I'm so sorry, Roach. The video is immediately on demand when I stream on YouTube, though, so you can take a look at the heist in loud and stealth if that's something you're interested in. We tested quite a lot today, so that was good, successful. What I need for the video. But yeah. Thanks again for stopping by on YouTube and Twitch. There will be Twitch drops, so be sure to tune in on update day or just the day after update day. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be back that Monday evening. I think I'm still going to be at home, so might be a bit tight, but I'll definitely be there on the 27th. Proper boys in blue type weekend. That's what I'm expecting. All right. Thank you, Crimson Frog. Appreciate it. I'll see you all later this week. Take care.